Gaza is edging dangerously close to full-scale famine, as Israel's near 3-month total blockade continues to choke off the supply of food and essential aid. The World Food Programme has confirmed its warehouses are now empty, with aid groups warning that hundreds of thousands are being pushed to the brink of starvation. In Gaza City, some residents are forced to sift through dumpsters for contaminated flour to feed their children. A woman explained that her children vomit after eating the bread made from the contaminated flour, but she emphasized that she has no other option to feed them. The scarcity of food has pushed the price of basic staples to astronomical levels. A single bag of flour can now cost $100. On Wednesday night, thousands of desperate civilians stormed UN schools and aid warehouses in search of food, tarps, and batteries. Gunfire was reported in some areas as armed guards attempted to hold back the crowd. Malnutrition among children is soaring. The UN reports that nearly 3,700 children were diagnosed with acute malnutrition last month, an 82% increase since February. A 5-year-old preschooler who suffers from pre-existing medical conditions has lost half his body weight. His mother says he can no longer walk and winces in pain with every movement. Despite the dire situation, Israel has so far refused to lift the blockade. The country says it is using the restriction as leverage to pressure Hamas to release hostages. However, aid organizations argue the strategy violates international law and may constitute a war crime, starvation as a weapon of war. The WFP and UNRWA say they have thousands of aid trucks waiting just outside Gaza, ready to deliver enough supplies to feed the population for 2 months. But without Israel's permission, they cannot move forward. As Israel's allies, including France and Germany, urge humanitarian access, the US remains largely supportive of Israel's control over aid flow. Meanwhile, Gazans wait in hours-long lines for their only daily meal, many pleading for mercy. "We are starving," says one elderly woman. "There is no food, no life. Death is easier than this."